Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Cavaliers going up against Phoenix. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. In GA, we know a big focus in this matchup is going to be the front court. The center power forward combo is a good one.
And really, for both sides, Kevin, both these teams run their offenses through the big guys. It'll be fun to see who can disrupt the other team's rhythm in this one.
Jamison, the pass to Miller. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
What a move by Miller as he drew the foul. And he still got the shot to fall.
Man,
I'm loving these matchups to start the season.
It's rebounded by Cleveland. They come into this having outplayed
the
last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Crawford against James. Here's Nash. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Andre Miller.
Such an unpredictable player. Nash keeps defenses on their toes and just baits them into mistakes.
Marion against James. Pass to Miller. And here is Ilgauskas.
What are we doing, y'all?
6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by Marion.
What the fuck are we doing with this game, man?
Stoudemire kicks it over to Nash. Here's Crawford. Poked away and stolen by James. LeBron outside. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Jamison. Pass to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Jamison looks a little awkward at times, unorthodox in his style, but he can put it in the basket, folks.
Crawford looking over the floor. Nash outside. Inside. Chandler, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the
Why?
basket. But
Why?
They were there.
Now here's Jamison. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Clippers.
And we have to mention his rebound.
Clark, he just rocked the rim.
Insanity on the
Basics.
display right
Damn
there.
it.
Wow.
Why was you there?
Looking like his old man out there, Bronny James, getting with it.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Nash against Miller. And here's Nash. 17 points for him last game again.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Nash, the pass to Crawford. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the left wing. To end the drought, Stoudemire. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
very willing to get physical. Stoudemire takes it to the defense and wins that battle.
The Cavaliers leading by 7.
Bounce pass.
James, the pass to Bremer. Pass to Jamison. James against Marion. James looking it over. To the inside. And Antoine Jamison, the bucket on the assist by James.
Definitely got to switch it back to a 20-second shot clock, bro.
How about Antoine Jamison using a mix of size and power to find himself an easy one in close?
Nash right side. Pass to Gugliotta. Marion against LeBron. Now here's Crawford. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple.
Good pass right there from Marion, an example of his versatility at his position.
James, the pass to Bremer. Floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Nice setup that time for James, and he takes full advantage with a big flush.
Phoenix trails by 8. Nash dishes to Marion. Nash outside. Pass to Gugliotta. And here is Chandler. Here's Gugliotta. Jamison covering. Just 4 to shoot. Nash. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Why do they keep...
Ilgauskas in the post, guarded by Crawford. Ilgauskas against Crawford. Here's LeBron. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
We knew this about him coming in. LeBron can get a little freaky with it when he goes up top.
Oh, bring Stewart back in the game.
Just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Phoenix calls timeout. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Yeah, you know, most teams have games where they wish they could get a mulligan or take it back. Well, last year, their one loss in this series was one I know they wanted back.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Williams, he's checked in for Chandler. And it's Barbosa in for Steve Nash. Barbosa with it. Down low. And shot with the block. LeBron against Marion. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Gugliotta passes to Barbosa. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Pass to Marion. Here's Gugliotta. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. And Marion gets it to go.
What were y'all doing?
That unique-looking jumper of Marion's. I mean, it's more effective than it is pretty.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. James has got 6.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too.
Come on,
Don't
Barbosa.
discount that.
Barbosa lays it up off the glass.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Here's LeBron. Fires for 3. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's Cleveland, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Back to the action in just a minute.
I cannot use that as the thumbnail. I'm not doing Matrix like that. And they need to sell 2X Matrix jerseys.
And so here's Cleveland. James, the pass to Jones. Count that one. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's Cleveland with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Why?
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Vosco. He's guarded by Verajao. Clock at 6. Seeley passes to Barbosa. Here's Seeley. Takes the three. And the rejection by LeBron.
One of those guys with boundless energy. LeBron James, elite potential in really every phase of the game.
Pass to Swift.
My bad, Sura. I ain't realized you.
Here's Sura. Guarded by Marion. There's the screen. Here he goes. And Greg, of course, the big story again this year, Michael Jordan coming back into the league.
And he showed it in his first year back. He still has it. You wonder if this might be the last run, though. Still, always a treat to watch the GOAT play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Sagana Diop checks in for Anderson Varejao. And it's Jones in for Sura.
No such guy. Never heard of him.
Barbosa
talking about the baseball player?
Barbosa against Miller. Barbosa up top. Going inside. It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Miller. And Cleveland making a change here. Gibson's checked in.
Daniel Gibson.
They got, what, 2.4 seconds.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. The Cavaliers leading by 20. To the middle. Here's Swift. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Oh, wow, I got pushed away from the
balanced
basket.
effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
James against Marion. Stoudemire, right side. 5 on the clock. Stoudemire setting the pick for Barbosa. Yes, that goes in.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Reggie Evans.
Not sure anything is going to bother Swift. I mean, he's like trying to move a mountain. He's anchored in there tough.
Chandler's checked in for Reggie Evans. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Ilgauskas is checked in for Diop. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth one, and this is just the one make. The Suns call time.
He won't let me wear the other jerseys.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Seeley. Nash right side. And the layup's good off the glass.
Absorbing contact well inside. Nash is a competitive guy and is able to find ways to score even against tough defense.
Jamison with a screen on Nash. Miller kicks to James. To the paint.
There you go. Big white man winning.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas, using that reach to just hammer it down.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Crawford against James. Crawford dishes to Chandler. Pass to Nash. Shot clock at 6. Back to Chandler. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejections.
Shouldn't have had to press the pass.
And we'll get a look
I'm going to
at
have to turn
how
up
the
everybody's
game has
passing
been
IQ.
going for the
This is pissing me off, bro.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Chandler finds Crawford. That ball's nice feed that time from Chandler.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Miller, the pass to James. Left block shot on the way. And again, it's Cleveland.
Capitalizing from the interior. Shots like this really help James's confidence.
James again.
It's quiet in this arena.
1:52 left in the game. Chandler with the screen on James. And the dunk by Chandler.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Cleveland leading by 22. Miller, the pass to Ilgauskas.
Why?
Pass to Jamison, over Stoudemire, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they'll take the first
I need
game
20,
of the
man.
season series. A
Need
team
more
they'll
rebounds,
only
too.
see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. But I think the next game will be hotly contested.
Crawford outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Out to the right wing. James in the post, guarded by Crawford. James dishes to Jamison, and the rejection by Stoudemire.
And the rookie has some reach. Stoudemire gritty on the defensive side of the floor.
Down low. Pass to Seeley. And they go to the intentional foul.
Get the bench in.
Why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Nash.
He still only scored 89.
Taking care of
Damn.
business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game,
I saw my boy Sura wanted to get him in the game.
Crowd out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
I got to figure out what I'm going to make his thumbnail. All right, so Matrix led that team with 13. He had 10 rebounds. Stoudemire with 12 and 6. Barbosa with 10. Nash was on lock 1 for 5. Tyson Chandler was only 3 for 7. Malik Sealy was 1 for 6. My boy Verge only played 4 minutes. Gerald Bremer 2 for 5. Stromeyer with 11 and 5. Bronny with 11, 7 rebounds. Damn. 9 assists. Andre Miller with 11. Big Z with 12. Antoine Jamison with 16. We got to get Jamison the ball more, man. LeBron had 17. Damn, he was 7 for 14. This was a real low game. All right, y'all, stay tuned. We got more action to come. Stay smart, stay safe. Remix.